Hi Scorpio, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Scorpio, this is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And I hope you guys are all well. It's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? And these are general Scorpio, so please don't live or die by these, right? These are for many, many Scorpios. So it can't fit with all of you guys, right? But let's get into it, Scorpio. I feel like, you're going through something a little difficult here, but at the same time, you could be kind of trusting, like, that things are going to change. Maybe you're just hoping, but even if you are just hoping, I feel like things are going to change for you for the better, right? We have this trusting, creative, and new discoveries next to the Poised card, which is next to Laugh at Life. It almost looks like this is kind of your, like the sequence of events here. We have commitment, financial constraints, responsibility, right? And then Laugh at Life and new discoveries, Poised. You might be in a situation with this person where there are some type of financial constraints. Maybe you are discovering your own kind of new beginning over here. Like creating your own new beginning. The Laugh at Life card is, after these kind of three kind of hard cards, maybe you need to laugh at the situation and take a breather. But there's some type of financial constraints with responsibility here. Like you could be in a union here where there is some type of maybe a money problem. It could be fear of a money problem, though. It could be. It's a possibility. Maybe you think somebody's not going to live up to their responsibilities, their responsibilities. It's a possibility here because sometimes these cards are, they're just kind of like your, maybe your fears. Sometimes they are, right? And it's just the way it is because, we always think about our future and, we can get kind of caught up in that. But the responsibility card is, the eagle is above. Yeah, it looks like it's an evil, the eagle over the dog. The dog's jumping off like, maybe he is jumping to kind of do something responsible, taking care of his responsibilities, but the eagle is above. Let's have a look at that, right? But this, for me, there's some type of responsibility here that is kind of, that needs to be done. And if it is not, if somebody is not going to be responsible, it's a possibility that it can create financial constraints. And this is what I'm talking about sometimes these are just maybe fears or something like that. Let's look at what it has to say about that particular, and that is called the responsibility card. Yes, it is. And no man is free if he is not master unto himself. Yeah, and that's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to take away all our rights to decide about our own body, about this, about that. And if people are so busy in their life, they will not realize that until they knock at your door or send you a letter and saying that, there's no choices are left. Yeah. But let's stay on the Scorpio, all right? Yeah. You can always download the DuckDuckGo browser and look up Agenda 2030, and you will understand mostly what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, don't believe me? Go look it up. And we have assume responsibility for your life. This is the first step. Do not act out of fear of others and their opinion any longer. You cannot mature if you are not yourself. Remember, you are already someone. Use your life to show who you are. Do not become someone to fit the idea that others have of you. Be what you are, not what others would like you to be. Otherwise, you will sell your soul for mere trifles. There is no remedy for such a loss. Nothing can ever compensate. Due to fear, over time, you pretend to be somebody else. But no true realization is possible like this because you are living falsely. So make sure that from now on you will now be yourself at all costs, and you will see your life change immediately. You will feel life's energy flowing through you, and it will be easy for you to use it. So as I was talking about fear when I was looking at the cards, right? But I feel like you're walking into a new situation, and you could just be fearing here. I feel like you might have learned a lot from a situation, and now you're walking into maybe your own life here, and you're in fear on some level. Let's see what we have. Yeah, and we have the Seven of Arrows, and let's see. And we have the Ace of Arrows. This is your current energy here. And this is the Ace of Swords. It is. And your challenge is that Tristan and the Prince of Cups. Challenge, Tristan is somebody who loved Isolde and he really wanted to be with her, but in the end they couldn't be together because he died. Yeah. And somebody had killed him, right? And he was going off to fight for the war, kind of. And somebody killed him before he could leave. So what you want here is power, Scorpio. And this, you know, in this particular, see, this is what I mean about, like, you're walking into something and you have some type of fear. But, you know, you have this chipmunk card, trusting, creative, and new discoveries. You're walking into some type of situation with fear, like your own. I feel like you're walking away from somebody here. Yeah, I feel like you are. Maybe you are kind of headed toward laughing at life here, because that's what you kind of need to do here. That's like, this is like an advice card here, this laugh at life card. But, you know, you want your power here, and, you know, Guinevere was married to King Arthur, but she didn't love him. She's sitting here on the throne with him going, I don't like this SOB, right? And what he did is that, like, he kind of punked, she loved Lancelot, and she wanted to be with Lancelot. And so, you know, but he, I don't know if he did some magic or he hurt Lancelot. He did something, and he was able to, you know, take, because he was the king. So he was able to take Guinevere from Lancelot, Sir Lancelot, who was a knight. So here she is sitting with him, but this is, she didn't feel like she had her power, right? And he actually took her through power, but corrupted power. I feel like you want your power over a situation where there's some type of corruption here, like somebody lied. Let's look at the Seven of Arrows here, which is really the Seven of Swords. And she's sitting there with the swords, right? And there's somebody next to her. And we know the Seven of Swords is usually kind of sneaky energy. Yeah, we knew that. It's kind of like the ladrón, or the robber, the thief, things like that. Let's see what it says about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and this is defense, caution, self-protection. So this is your recent past energy. But this is, you're doing this because you don't trust somebody here. You're doing it because somebody has, like, taken their power over you on some level. I don't know, you know, I don't know exactly what that power is, but somebody's kind of, or they're making you feel like they have taken your power. This is why you want power. Yeah, this is a major arcana. I feel like this could be, it could be the Emperor, but, you know, because these are different. And these major arcana are listed a little bit different. But this is what you want. You want your power, or you're hoping for it. You could feel like somebody's taking advantage with their power. Maybe it's with money, financial constraints. Maybe they are, like, you know, holding some kind of money over you. Maybe they're not doing it on purpose. Maybe the fact that, because you look like you're kind of walking away from somebody in this reading, even though I don't see any, you know, physically walking away. But, so in the past, you have this defense card, caution and self-protection. Feeling vulnerable. Yeah, the ability to defend yourself in a difficult situation. Need for caution and examination. Yeah, so you were already worried in the past, like feeling vulnerable. I feel like because the Ace of Arrows, this person you're dealing with has some type of a new beginning with somebody. You could have been protecting yourself over a truth. Sometimes the Ace of Swords can be a truth. It can be because, you know, it just can be. But I feel like this person might have some type of victory here that you're dealing with. Your challenge is the Prince of Cups. Tristan really, you know, this is Tristan. He really loved Isolde. So maybe you feel like somebody's challenging you because they love somebody else. It could be that you really love this person because Tristan and Isolde really wanted to be together. Maybe, you know, you just really want to be with this person. You really love them. But the challenge could be, it's possible they love somebody here. They love somebody else. And you feel like you don't have power in the situation. Let's look at the Ace of Arrows. And let's see what that's about. The Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is wisdom, understanding, and intelligence. So in this particular, yeah, and I was talking about victory and things like that, but this is a different deck. So, you know, this is about wisdom and intelligence. Like, this is the, you're standing in your understanding. Yeah, you understand something. In the past, you were feeling vulnerable and not trusting, kind of worried, like protecting yourself. Now you understand exactly what's going on in a situation. The challenge for you is going to be Tristan, and he is the Prince of Cups. I mean, it's possible this is you showing up there, right? Because you are like the Prince of Cups. But I feel like this is going to be more of an energy. I feel like it is. Let's see what they have to say about Tristan. And the Prince of Cups is dreams and reality. And this is inspiration, grace, pleasure, and artistry. This is your challenge. You might feel this person is, somebody here is, you don't trust this person, Seven of Arrows. Somebody here is like cheating. Yeah, and you were worried about them in the past. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe. Right? This could be a boss. I feel like what you think is, you think you're dealing with somebody who is like making their dreams come true. It's a possibility here. And you could be thinking that they are poised and they're going off for new discoveries. It's possible. And we have the commitment card. I don't know if I spoke about that card, Scorpio, but the commitment is exactly what it is. You're in a commitment with somebody and you didn't trust them in the past, and now you have a clear understanding. Your challenge here, you could be feeling like, I can't make my dreams come true with this person. Because Tristan really loved Isolde, and he couldn't. Let's see here. Let's get a card on the challenge for Scorpio. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. It's possible here that you feel like your person is healing another situation. Like some past situation they were in, maybe. Maybe your person is this Aries, Leo, or Sag. What you want is your power. And, you know, Guinevere felt like she had no power. She goes, I want to marry, I love Sir Lancelot. And, you know, in those days, women didn't have any power. So she, you know, he took her. He actually took her from Sir Lancelot. The Three of Swords. So you want power over some type of a third party here. Three of Swords or heartbreak, right? I just feel like there could be some type of third party here, and you're not trusting this person. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you want a brand new beginning with them. But I feel like you want power over the situation because you have major clarity. In the past, you didn't trust them. You want some type of power. Let's see what they have to say about Arthur and Guinevere, which is, you know, in the major arcana here. It is the number 4. This is what you're either hoping for or you want. And this is the Emperor. Yeah, as I said, leadership, responsibility, and authority. We have responsibility over here and financial constraints. You could be hoping that this person here is going to be responsible regarding money. It's a possibility here. And it's possible here you're hoping this person is going to like end up in heartbreak. It's a possibility. Your fear is the King of Cups. This is you. I mean, it could be you, Scorpio, right? And let's look at the King of Cups and see what they have to say. And this is Mark sitting there. And that's who they call the King of Cups. And this is practical artistry and mastery. So over here, you're kind of hoping for mastery. And over here, you are fearing it. Emotional wisdom. Let's have a look here, though. Learning from love relationships. Yeah, in a way, I feel like, you know, you have this major understanding, but you kind of don't really, in some way, maybe you really don't want to kind of face this. Because this is in your fear. And this can be about learning from love relationships, ability to live up to ideals and dreams. Emotional maturity, wisdom, and integrity, someone who symbolizes these forces. You're fearing here that this person has no integrity, kind of. You could be, maybe, I feel like you're doubting, like this person, like you have a clarity over here. I just feel like you feel like somebody you're dealing with has no kind of like integrity. It's possible here you don't want to face the situation, like I said. You kind of like, is this really happening? Like, oh, F-U-C-K, kind of. It's possible. All right. We're going to end this reading, and we're going to go to the other reading. We're going to do your person's reading. Let's get one more card on the King of Cups for Scorpio. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah. You're afraid here that, like this person here has no integrity, and that this is really happening. And it's really hard to face this situation. It is. This is probably why this Laugh at Life card is here. It's like an advice card. Yeah. So we're going to see all about this person We're going to do their whole Celtic cross, their current energy, what's crossing them, the root, or why it's all happening for them, their recent past, what's on their mind, Scorpio. It's going to be their full reading. In their near future, their concern or maybe a worry, their environment, and what they want, and their outcome. They're all super affordable. Thank you so much for joining me here, and thank you for kind of listening to, what I had said earlier, you guys. Please don't make any comments on it, because they don't want anybody to know, all right? But if you want to back up, you can listen to what I had said, and kind of go look that up for yourself, all right? Thanks so much, Scorpio. God bless.